Hello, love angels. It's your girl Shamika with For God's Glory. Thank you so much for making it for another segment of Winning Wednesday. So today's topic is going to be about the 4 steps to cultivating a winning mindset. I came across this amazing article by Nicholas Cole, and I just have to share it with you. Okay, so when people talk about cultivating a winning mindset, that doesn't mean winning in the literal sense. It can, but the definition goes much deeper than that. Having a winning mindset has far more to do with the battle that happens within yourself, not someone else. Obstacles aren't external, they are internal. That's where the real challenge occurs, and being able to work with yourself in a positive way to overcome whatever is going on outside of you. In the same way, a challenge out in the world can be very easy for someone with the right mindset. The most simple challenge can become very difficult for someone who gets in their own way. That's something I've definitely talked to some of my friends about, getting in your own way. So how do you create a winning mindset, you ask? I'm going to tell you right now. All right, so the first one is it always comes down to trust. And letting you know, people, that you have to start with trusting yourself. The most fundamental part of entrepreneurship is learning to be okay with ambiguity. This means walking into situations you know you won't have an immediate answer to, but trusting that you'll be able to figure it out. That's what trusting yourself really means. You have to know deep within that no matter what's thrown at you, there's always a solution. Another step is positive daily habits. Boy, is that a big one. You have to realize that cultivating a winning mindset is no different than going to the gym and working a certain muscle group. One of the things I loved in this article is discipline is a muscle. Yes, work ethic is a muscle. And unless you're putting the time to strengthen those muscles on a daily basis, they're never going to grow. In order to cultivate a winning mindset, you constantly need to be auditing yourself, asking where you can improve. This is the important part. It's not just about knowing what you need to change. Maybe you need to work on accountability, or listening, or following through. The real shift happens in deliberately choosing activities that challenge the very thing you want to work on. A winning mindset isn't just a decision, it's a daily practice. As we all know, I know in regards to food, they say that in order to develop a new routine, it takes about 21 days. I'm kind of learning that that's a little bit different. I was just speaking with someone this morning, and we talked about, I think it's more like 60 days. Because I definitely have tried things for 3 weeks and went back to it. So, all right, so back to the article. Step number 3 is the right teacher can make or break you. People vastly underestimate how vital a teacher can be to the whole process. Learning from someone further along than you or more experienced than you is a gift, but it's also on you to deliberately choose that relationship. Lots of people are willing to share what they think and tell you what you should be doing. Your challenge is to sift through all those opinions and find the ones that most resonate with you. I know I can speak from personal experience because, as most of us, we have a lot of people in our lives that, want to give their advice on this and that, and some people who think that they know what they're talking about. Sometimes they don't, sometimes they do. But it's up to us to decide, like, okay, is working with them going to benefit me? Are they going to be able to help me? Are they going to be encouraging? Because truthfully, when you're properly mentored, you aren't taught in the conventional way. Your mentor doesn't sit you down and try to help you cultivate the right mindset. A lot of the time, it's from experience. And I can speak from personal experience because I have an amazing mentor. And he's not only encouraging and inspiring, he tells me the truth. When I'm a little bit all over the place, he's like, bring it back, Shamika, bring it back. And plus, he is opening up my eyes and lots of others on what life can be like, and just connecting us with the right opportunities and experiences. And honestly, that's what I'm learning from. Like, seeing him do it is what motivates me and inspires me. Like, he could do it. I could do it too. And if he's willing to help me, by all means. And the last step, which I think is one of the most important, is value your time and who you spend it with. Even the people you hang out with on a casual social basis end up impacting you as a human being. Anyone and everyone you give your time to is an influence, and so it becomes your duty to protect your time closely. The way you spend your time is the first big challenge. Cultivating a winning mindset is about being deliberate with your choices and knowing when to say yes to the requests of others and when to say no, because you need to focus on your own goals and ambitions. And I know personally that has happened to me several times where I was like the yes girl, And I thought I can just do it all. And not to say I can't, but I'm now making sure I'm using my time wisely and I'm doing the things that I'm passionate about and that I truly want to do. And if I truly don't want to do it, saying no in love. I feel like there's a way you can, deny certain requests in love. And the second challenge is when you do spend time with others, do not treat this lightly, because these people end up becoming your mirrors. They will either encourage you or discourage you, either a positive influence or a negative influence. Choose your peers deliberately, and the investment will unfold in yourself. After all, when you hang around other people who are also cultivating winning mindsets for themselves, this will also encourage the process within you. Oh, I am so in the season right now because I'm definitely praying to God to continue cultivating those relationships of those who do have the winning mindsets. And even for those who are not there yet, helping me to be a blessing by sharing my testimony and letting them know that they can do it also. And just making sure the right spirit is around you is very important. That's something I've learned. As soon as I started praying for the spirit of discernment, I literally can tell you that I started to see people differently. Like my eyes were more open with certain situations, and I'm learning how to deal with those accordingly. So these are 4 steps that I think we all should apply to our lives, and I hope that this was helpful and encouraging for you all. So thank you so much for visiting my page yet again. Please like, subscribe, please share with a family or friend, and I'll see you next time, or for God's glory. God bless.